Dani and Scott here with 10-4 Truck Insurance. Are you sick of applications taking forever and then waiting days for a quote? We're here to talk about why our process is better.
Yeah, so the application process is really simple. We try and make it as easy as possible on you guys. There's a lot that goes into picking up a truck. There's a lot that goes into changing insurance policies, and we really strive to make it simple. Someone from our team will either get the information from the finance company, the leasing company, dealership, or you can call in directly. We will go through a quick application. You'll get to talk to someone real on the phone. The application takes about 10 to 30 minutes. Once that application is submitted, there'll be a second step, and that's quoting. That's where Scott and his team come in.
With owner-operators, the process is pretty basic, right? They talk to one of our sales reps on the phone, real person here in Carter Lake, Iowa, ask a few questions. Trucking is all we do, so any question on that application, they're going to know exactly why it's being asked and help you answer it if you have any questions. Once they're done with that application, gets it over to my underwriting team. For owner-operators, it's pretty basic. What are you doing? Which is we check which DOT you're going to be leased onto, and then what your motor vehicle record's like, you know, any speeding, accidents, stuff like that. Assuming everything's good, we'll produce a quote to the sales rep, and they'll call you right back, and they'll say, hey, great news, your quote's ready, this is your price. And the good news for us is our price tends to be the best. So usually it's a pretty easy conversation from there.
So Scott mentioned that you get to talk to someone real. I think that's what sets us apart from other companies.
I think a big advantage for us, Dani, is we are the insurance company. You're talking directly to us.
If you go anywhere else, like we said earlier, they're going to put your information in. It's going to spit out either a yes or no, where since we are the insurance company, we have some flexibility in there. We like to hear your story. When you get done with the quoting process, you send the sales rep the quote, we deliver the number. How fast do you think once we tell you that customer's ready to go, buying coverage, can you get the DocuSigns out and bind that policy?
Oh, from that point on, maybe 10 minutes max if the DocuSign's completed right away. I see it daily where the application comes through from the sales rep, quotes delivered, DocuSigns delivered, everything signed within an hour. I mean, that's pretty crazy to have an actual insurance policy in your inbox with certificates of insurance in less than 1 hour of that initial phone call.
We understand the urgency too. We know that sitting on the lot, your time is money. Whether it's you getting out on the road, the dealership getting that truck off their lot, your truck getting financed, we know that there are deadlines that need to be met. So our goal is to get it done as quick as possible, get you on the road, and start helping you make money.
I love the stories when it'll be Friday at 5:30 p.m. and the last couple people in the office are scrambling to get one across the finish line. If that policy isn't bound, that customer could be getting a hotel room for the weekend, killing 72 hours before they can actually pick up their truck and get their insurance certificate.
One other thing I wanted to touch base on is when it comes to revisions, this is another thing that sets us apart. Everyone on our team, they know trucking. Tip to tail, we know what's needed to get you off the lot. If you were to go anywhere else, you may be waiting for someone to make that revision. It's kind of like a long game of telephone, where if you can go directly to that company, get what needs to be revised done. I think Scott's team is really good at, one, explaining what revisions were made, two, getting it done, because they also know the urgency behind it.
Any change that's made to your policy, you're going to sign off on specifically. That's what we do all day, every day. It feels really good to deliver that level of service.
It does, and oftentimes people are shocked at how fast we can deliver that. I would say we really pride ourselves on the speed and urgency behind what needs to get done.
We've talked a lot about owner-operators mostly, which is kind of our bread and butter. We work with a lot of those new purchases, but we have a ton of own authority customers too. You want to talk a little bit about that application process?
Absolutely. I think there's a big misconception when it comes to running their own authority that it's going to be I can show up on the lot, I can just call and get a quote, and it will be simple, like I'm not waiting. I would say that running your own authority, we can quickly expedite it. However, there are a lot of steps that go into it. If you are an active participant in the quoting process and you are eager to get it done, we can get it done within a day. So if you want to touch base a little bit on the own authority side and what you might look for.
Yeah, we're asking for all the same industry standard stuff that other companies would ask for. Loss runs, we want to review all drivers, we're going to take a look at your inspection history. Telematics is becoming more common in industry. We do use that. So we do still do our due diligence, but still really quick with those. Now, if you own a small fleet, you got 5 to 10 trucks, there's going to be some additional analysis there and some discussions. But even then, we want to make it as painless as possible. Maybe a couple more phone calls back and forth or 1 or 2 questions. But hopefully our only question is, hey, we'd love to win your business. What are you paying currently? We want to make sure we beat it.
It's funny because sometimes people are really reluctant on releasing that number, but it's more helpful than harmful in the long haul. One, we don't want to waste people's time because, like I said earlier, time is money for both you and this team, but it also gives us a point where, hey, can we be more competitive in this area? Or what can we do on our side to try and get to a number that makes sense for both parties?
Yeah, I mean, we'll release a number or release a quote right away. We like always hearing your story, and if our number is not the best, please do tell us. They have the stories of being able to get off lot, or maybe it was a bad claim situation that we were able to help get them back on the road as quick as possible. Again, back to kind of the real nature of these things. It's cool seeing a real person's life made better because of a service we can provide.
I think this is a really good time to touch base on Google reviews. We can say everything that we want to say to try and prove a point to you guys, but I think our Google reviews really speak for themselves. A lot of our business comes from just word of mouth or referrals, and that's huge in this industry, especially in the trucking industry. It just speaks volumes on 10-4, so if you guys get a chance, try us out. Check out our reviews, give us a call. You can go to our website. There's a form fill on there. We'll receive it, give you a call, or you can call our 800 number, 866-666-6859.
I love seeing how much of our book has become those referral word of mouth type leads, because those are the hardest leads to fake.
They become like family. We want to take care of you guys. That's the most important thing to us. Is to make sure that you guys are taken care of. There's enough things that you guys worry about out there. Let's just make sure the insurance is taken care of and you're put at ease.